G'day there mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, welcome back once again to my channel. So today we'll once again be returning to Final Fantasy 16. So in the last video, Clive and Joshua teamed up to take down Dion as Bahamut since he was going on a rampage, and by god, it was just hectic. That was one of the longest icon fights I've ever done. Jesus. But it was actually nice to see both brothers reunited and fighting together. And basically, it just really touched my heart, especially as a veteran of Final Fantasy 14, with a couple of those scenes referencing some of the things from 14. But anyway, enough of me going on and ranting like a girl at side plot, like someone at a concert. So let's get back to the highway. So Josh was okay. But yeah, it definitely looked like Ultima was actually Olivia.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Talia says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Certainly looks that way. Things falling apart. Power of light. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon's Bahamut's essence. Tuning with Bahamut not only changes the element aspect of Clive's magic spell, but allows access to several neoconic abilities such as Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursues a target, dealing a continuous damage. Okay. Bahamut's feet. Bahamut's iconic feat, Wings of Light. Use Bahamut's iconic feat, Wings of Light, to cast Mega Flare, an immensely powerful spell that showers enemies with a dose of searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the result. Press circle to cast the spell when ready. Taking damage while casting will cancel the spell.
Talia won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Quite a mess. Word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage to escape before the city went up in flames? I trust you did. But a stars might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Theodore. Bullets for my brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed scars cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of our people. Hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final mother crystal. For now the realms endured, but with each new flood, do her few remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is as ever dire. Fresh winds shall find you on the moon's turning. Until then, Our watch continues. May the crystal's curse be broken. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you'll find the Crimson Caravan more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount for our usual rates. On our usual weights, sorry. How about the other day? I'll have you know that I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it please your lordship, can we both forget about the whole damn thing? The Sid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy that lives on in you and everyone else here at the Hideaway, sure as the sky is blue. At least I think it's still blue, and as long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Yeah. Things really have turned grim, haven't they?
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Still alive, are ya?
You ain't
Conquer's weighing you down.
getting rid of me that easy, you can't.
Is that all?
Blackthorn,
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Brightburn. So grindstone, light shine, and meteorite.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
No. Fancy? Fairly fancy. Let's go check up on Otto. He must have something for us. At least I think so.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw.
What do you make of them skies then?
They're ominous, right? Should call back the scouts. Or
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
You've already got that one.
Yes, so we have. High close medallion.
Here you are.
Still got more to unlock.
Come again. I may have more for you.
I'm sure you will.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
So even Otto doesn't know. Alright then, Vivian. Anything to say?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
So did we actually cause all this?
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
In blood.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
So it looks that way. Well, we're already bringing as outlaws. I doubt they'd be very much happy to have outlaws become heroes, but... well... stranger things has always happened. A thief can become a hero if given the right circumstances.
There's a storm coming soon. Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I want to have to go through these at some point.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
The heart of the mother crystals. Elementite.
What subject shall we consider today?
Maybe later. Alright, Otto. Seems we've got a bit to talk about. What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Clive, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Great. Still got an 803. Not fast.
Clive! Quick look.
Okay, so we've got this back here. There's a wall down the rabbit hole. Right.
Always something in there.
No doubt, right. Better get moving. Because we did see that those creatures are definitely cropping up all over the place. Oh, Jesus.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Oh boy. Let's get to it then.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
Yep. Let's get a move on then.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Set up barricades. No surprise.
Clive, wounded.
deal with the Akashic first.
Come on, then. Why should I change my word out to actually try Bahamut's abilities? You're slipping. Looks like we got bombs over there.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Alright. Well, before I start anything else, let's see. Icons. I'm gonna stick with Rumble because gonna need his AoEs. So we got Flare Breath and Impulse. See if we can actually learn some new skills. Alright, by the looks of it, I say we're actually going to be able to learn 2 more icon abilities. And if I were to guess, Odin's one of them, and I say Shiva's the other. What's this one? Satellite. Oh yeah, I remember that thing. Alright, let's go.
Mad dogs.
And I think at times like this, we're gonna need some mad dogs. Jesus.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh boy, an animentalist?
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Uh-huh.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
So we really have to wait. Let's see if we can get the maximum amount of chance for a mega player here. Not sure if that will get a trophy or something, but I want to see what happens. Still firing down, Jesus! Jesus, they just go off with the left, right, and center. Well, this is only doing some damage. Got more of them. Ow. That's right. I'm crashing down. Bye-bye.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
Sometimes you have to.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
To Eastpool it is then. So it looks like we can't teleport straight to Eastpool. And again, I don't think it's directly from Eastpool.
Mad dogs.
My
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Let's get a move on. Coming from this way.
Just patch me up as
Oh boy.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
See if we can do some damage with this. Whoa! It just instantly charged it up. Alright, so that's something to keep in mind instead of just moving out of the way. Choker by state. Got another one.
Something's coming.
Jesus.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait.
Yeah, let's. Always did hate these things. Okay, I got the trophy MFDS. Not sure what that's for, but... Holy Christ. Well, it's definitely going to hell in a handbasket, I'll say that much.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Guardian scarf. Okay, so that's the curiosity that we have back at the hideaway.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Oh.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Mm-hmm.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay, people, that's going to have to do it for today's episode. Next episode, we're going to be heading for Northreach. Helping up there, and then after that, we'll be hopefully have enough time to head down to Dalamir Inn. God, chaos is just spreading bloody everywhere, isn't it? And it doesn't look like we've got a bright future ahead, but we said we're going to have to try. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do remember to hit that like button. Whew. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and show support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. Now with that being said, I better head off. Too much to do, so little time. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye, take care, and have a good time. Bye-bye.